Alright, so guys, welcome back to once again another Stranger Things video, and today we're going to be deep diving into one of the most talked about theories in Stranger Things Season 5, the Eye of Vecna theory, and how it could be connected to Will Byers. So yeah, buckle up because this one's going to be really interesting. So for anyone who's new to this idea, the Eye of Vecna theory comes straight out of Dungeons and Dragons lore, which, if you didn't know, Stranger Things loves referencing. As seen in season 1, 2, 3, they literally use D&D to understand the different monsters in the Upside Down. So in D&D, the Eye of Vecna theory is, or the Eye of Vecna is a super powerful magical artifact. It gives the user incredible abilities like true sight, but there's a catch. It comes at a huge personal cost. Think corruption, loss, and control issues. So we kind of see this through Will. Corruption, we can see it through like him passing out, him seeing the Demogorgon's POVs. There's just a lot of correlations, him being connected to the hive mind, and in season 2 he like passed out because they were using fire and flamethrowers on the vines and the tunnels. So that is very close to what it is in D&D. But yeah, and control issues too, because you can't fully control it. And in the last episode for volume 1, we see him finally controlling it, wielding it, and finding his powers, which were hidden the whole time through the hive mind. So fans have noticed that some of these themes mirror what's happening with Will in season 5, like I just said, and that's where the theory kicks in. Many people speculate that Will is somehow tied to the Eye of Vecna, or at least embodies part of its power or influence. Now we can definitely see this, because how else, first of all, would he have like powers? I understand it through the hive mind and everything, and how Vecna did something to him, but maybe Vecna gave him true sight or something like related to the Eye of Vecna. So I don't know a bunch of D&D lore, but from what I'm hearing about this Eye of Vecna, it sounds a lot like what Will is experiencing, so it can be just a coincidence. And now in season 5, Will can actually tap into that connection. He's able to sense and sometimes even influence creatures from the Upside Down. This is where the D&D comparison makes sense, like the Eye of Vecna. He's a window into Vecna's power and perception. So here's where it gets really fascinating. Will has always had a unique connection to the Upside Down, right? But season 5 shows this isn't just a survivor trauma. Vecna actually created a psychic bond with Will back in 1983 when he went missing. This bond stayed dominant for years, which explains why Will could sense the Upside Down or even feel Vecna's presence before anyone else. Now we saw him doing putting his hand behind the neck, the goosebumps, shivers. Season 3 when he was in the movie theaters. Season 2, I don't think it was showing as much, but it started showing up when we like thought the Upside Down was over and done with, and then he did the thing with his hand when the rats passed by, when they're going to talk to Susie, and at the end of season 4, how he said that Vecna actually didn't die, he was still alive somewhere, but he's hurt. So I want to bring up this clip right here. It's basically from episode 1 of season 5. I actually did not notice this, but this is where Will experiences the POV of the Demogorgons for the first time, and basically people were pointing out how at one frame it showed his eye, like it wasn't like his eye like actually out, but it was like it looked like a foreshadowing or some sorts that like, because there's two scenes, like one of the scenes was like transparent and the other scene was just Will, so I think it was the POV and then Will, but it looked like his eye was like gouged out or something happened to it. I don't know, I feel like they've been referencing too many times that his eye was gone, especially in posters before for season 5, like his eye wasn't showing or something. Like a lot of people like were talking about that, so I mean honestly I feel like it's like a little suspicious, and maybe either in volume 2 or even the finale he just loses an eye and something happens there. I'm not sure how it all fits in, but it all makes sense though. Like there's no way this is wrong. But yeah, let's pause for a second and check out this image right here. So notice how Will's eye looks almost milky white. Fans think this could symbolize him channeling Vecna's power, but look at the way he's framed in the shot. The lighting, the shadows, it all hints that he's not just seeing the upside down, he's seeing through Vecna. That's exactly the kind of visual cue that sparked the Eye of Vecna theory in the first place. So when Will was channeling his powers in the Sorcerer episode, his eyes turned white. That is not what happens with 8 or 11. So I feel like something else is going on here. I feel like it's just Vecna playing with him, toying with him. I'm not sure. Maybe Vecna wanted him to discover his powers, or maybe he knew the whole time. Like, we don't know yet, but or maybe he didn't know, or he still doesn't know. But I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe he does know now because Will technically killed all the Demogorgons. So, but anyways, next to the next point. Now, to be clear, there's no official confirmation that Will literally has the Eye of Vecna artifact, or that he'll even lose an eye. But right now, it's more symbolic to say. The theory works as a metaphor. Will can perceive the upside down in ways no one else can, almost like he's channeling Vecna's own vision. His powers are different from 11's telekinesis. Will's abilities are psychic, hive mind based, directly linked to Vecna. So, the Eye of Vecna comparison? It's more about seeing through Vecna's eyes and sharing part of his essence than a literal artifact being passed around. So obviously it's not an artifact. It just D&D has a lot of references in this show to understand what is going on, and I feel like this might be an essential part of the story that they're gonna have to understand here, especially Will's mother. She's gonna have to understand what's going on, and honestly I feel like there might be a huge sacrifice in the end where Will might end up dying, and that's how we kill Vecna, because I feel like without Will being dead, I feel like Vecna is gonna be living on forever, because Will is connected to hive minds, and if the vines are hurt, he's hurt. So then if he dies or gets hurt, Vecna also is probably affected by that as well. So to sum it up, the Eye of Vecna theory isn't officially confirmed, but season 5 gives it a lot of weight. Will's psychic bond with Vecna, his ability to sense and influence the upside down, and even the visual cues with his eyes, it just, come on. So all of it makes him central to the final showdown. Will he become the ultimate tool against Vecna, or is there a darker fate ahead? Only the finale will tell. Alright, that's it for the deep dive. If you guys enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you guys have any other theories for Stranger Things season 5, or any other theory that might be connected to what might go down in the finale in volume 2, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Check out some other videos. Peace out.